up and running. Caught me out there on a Monday, and we're listing as usual. Been delving through some piles and piles and piles of just stuff that finds a home on a shelf and never seems to move. Crap N64 games. I keep thinking, I save these up. They get saved and saved and saved, and I think, well, I'll put them with the console. But then you get a console, and you haven't got a power supply, so you do it as console only. And then you might get a console with a power supply, and you might put maybe 2 or 3 games with them. So it's going to be bundle time. I've already got a bundle on of 3 games for 20 quid, but it's not doing anything. So it's rather annoying. I've got 11 games, so it'd be 1 bundle of 6 and 1 bundle of 5. The only other game I've got is GoldenEye, which I kind of keep for testing. And I've got 2 games which are worth a little bit of money. A little bit of money, which is nice, rather than £2 free post. Hello, Mark. Good to see you. Our local boot fairs seem to have ground to a halt. I mean, I shouldn't admit it, but when I get a message saying, oh, it looks like Hook's cancelled or Rose Hill's not on because of the rain, there's a little celebration inside of me. But maybe I'm not as keen as I used to be. Hello, James. Good morning, Pete. Everyone is well? Yes, I hope so. It was windy. Did you have a curry? I've locked inside the garden. Oh, free trampoline and barbecue. Very nice. Shove that on top of your camper van, and you can be trampoline to go. Hello, Rosie. Good to see you. I've had a bit of a tidy up in here, or it's a general thing of every day I'm slowly tidying up. The shelves are looking all right. You don't see it anymore, but let's have a look up here. It's all ready to put stuff on. So it's just going to be for testing purposes. There's a couple of speakers over there, a few consoles and computers. There's an amp. There's my cleaning stuff there. There's my computer. It's kind of organised. We're kind of getting there slowly. Hello from Malta. You in Gozo? Gozo? Malta was... I think I went there when I was about 7. And the Hotel Mona Lisa, I think it was. Or was that Tenerife? But I've definitely been to Malta. Are there many car boots still running this time of year? No, I don't think so. Although my nearest one in Hook does flip to a car park. But when that started, people were saying that was pretty rubbish. So I think I will give it a try this year. I'm using the time I've got at the moment with no boot fairs on to just try. I'm doing 2 things: trying to sort my self out, trying to sort my life out. No, trying to sort myself out in terms of like stock and neatness and what's in here and what's in my storage area. And secondly, just trying to shift old stuff. I've been on that, been hell bent on that in the last few weeks. And I was thinking just before I came on, if you've got a store of like 500 things and a lot of them haven't sold, and then you put the effort in, what's the likelihood that like a lot of them are going to go? You probably only find that only a few of them go. And why is that? Probably because it's not great stuff in the first place. I mean, I am trying to be really ruthless on how I go about this, but sometimes things still sticky stock. Hello, Flip. Flipping heck, it's Flip. No, flipping heck, it's another Flip. So I might have. Oh, we've got a little. Sales seem to have sort of dropped off a little bit. I mean, yesterday I did 90 turnover, and the day before was 127. So it's kind of okay. I think I'd had a good month, a goodish month of stuff sort of shifting. I need to keep that going, obviously. I'll probably relax a bit on the listing, and that obviously reflects in sales. So I've just sold a Scrabble, which is nice. Would have bought that for about £1 or something. Sold for £9. So I don't mind, really don't mind that kind of like, return on a buy like that. Easy to pack, easy to go. I always say if I get 20 of those a day, get them done in an hour and I'll be sorted. And other things I've sold, just to sort of mention some old stuff. I sold a Jurassic Park laser disc for the Lost World. I really would have thought that would have been something that was sought after, seeing the Jurassic Park. There are fans of Jurassic Park out there, George Ross being one of them. But it didn't go. Perhaps if it had been... it's weird, actually. I've got a Jurassic Park dinosaur toy, a great big T-Rex. It hasn't gone either. And I've sold one of those before. But that hasn't gone. That's been reduced. This laser disc went for £9.99 free post. But glad to get rid of it. A pair of burgundy Converse. What else has sold recently? Let's get my orders up. This is my stuff waiting to go. I've been packing this morning. A Lego sold for £16.99 free post. I bought 4 Lego kits, which I listed on the 10th. So it was probably about a week and a half ago. Bought the whole lot for £25, I think. So I've got 2 on at £16.99 free post. Another one on a bit more. And what was the other one? I can't remember what the other one was. But that way, that would be on for 15. So yeah, hopefully it's a double up. I sold the Lynx aftershave vintage thing that I'd had for a while. I think I priced it too high. I think originally I probably put it on at 50. It went for £22.99. It would have cost me, £1 or something. A Pokemon Ash Arena. I'll show you this one. I thought this was a brilliant little thing, but it didn't go for much. Let's have a look. Yeah, this thing, Pokemon Ash's Arena. Probably not the best. So it's got the figure of Ash and this little game thing. Yeah, I thought that was all right. But that's only gone for £8.49. I can't remember how much it cost. Sold an Astro Wars, which I picked up not too long ago. Double money on that. Had to get a battery cover, but got that for about £6. And I sold a SNES. And I researched my price on the SNES using one of my local resellers. I thought he's bound to have sold a SNES recently. And I looked up the price of his SNES. His was on for 44 or 45. I normally had a £5 because he just, he gets them all the time and they fly out. So I did a £5 on. And then it was only after I realised that mine had a power supply, a new third party, and his was console only. But it's gone for £50. I've still made good money on it. So that's life. A TCR Scale Electrics thing, gone for £30. That's quite nice. That's part of that bundle. Huge bundle of toys and games I've got. So that's just more gravy on top of that. That's already packed up today. That's quite nice because that was a big one. A pineapple khaki green jacket. I hate clothing. It's clothing that was listed in 2022. So that's gone. And an amp that I listed this week. I mean, all sorts of stuff. A Pokemon bed sheet gone. And I don't know if it was last week, but I was kind of putting stuff together. So I had, I was bundling stuff up. So I had 3 N-gauge trains, which I'd had on for about, I think it was about £12 each. Or no, maybe £15. I had them on for £15 each. And I put the 3 of them together in a bundle, £40, 45 I was asking. And they went for 40. So really pleased that they sold. Again, 2022 listing. So some old stuff has gone, which is nice, but there's still loads of old stuff there. As ever. Hi, JPK. Hello, Peach Retro. I've stopped getting new stock in and making a real push to sell older stock. Yeah, this is what I've been on, and the reason I'm doing it is because I really want to get to that 250 shop, and it sounds almost counterintuitive, but I want to be on that 250 shop, and I kind of like from day one I want to go. Here are the 250 items on. There's probably going to be more items on because it will carry over. But say if you were starting from scratch, and you went right, here's my 250 items that have gone on. You'd really be on those like anyone's business as to whether they're going, whether they're selling, because you don't want them. It sounds absolutely obvious, but you want them to sell. You don't want them ticking over to the next month. You definitely don't want them hanging around for a year because it's just like dragging and using up your allocation. So I think I might be a better reseller and maybe have more turnover. I'm hoping I have more turnover when I go to that lesser shop. We will see. We will see come 10 days time. I'll be doing it in November. And obviously the worry is that you haven't got room to put stuff on. But like I say, if you do build up a load of stuff, you could always take 1 month at the higher rate and oh my God, I've saved up 500 items. Okay, in April, let's go for the £90 shop. 1,250 listed. It's almost like 250 isn't enough. 1,250 is too much, but I think a lot of people fall in that middle ground of what they want from eBay. Anyway, let me know if you have picked anything up. If you've been to a boot fair, let me know what you're up to today. I've got a few things to list. Like I say, I want to get these bits of software on, and I might just have a look at my old listings now. So I know I'm kind of ahead of the game because I did a whole sell similar. The other thing I was thinking, a lot of people advise doing sell similar rather than the relist, but do you think doing a completely new listing is better than a sell similar, or is it just the same? It's probably just the same. But, say if I was going through my old crap that's been hanging around for ages. So I go to my active listings and I'll probably sort it by end date, see what's coming up to end. And then I can look at my SKU to see when it was originally listed. So what have I got? I've got a load of stuff ending on the 23rd and 29th. Would it make any difference if I took it completely off and did a completely new kind of listing with the same stuff? I don't think it would, to be honest. I think Sell Similar does the job. Oh, I've got a return as well. I must tell you about this. Talk about pain in the arse returns, and I think it's a little bit funny how I dealt with it. Let's go to my Seller Hub. All open. Has he cancelled it? This will be interesting. He may well have cancelled it due to my response. Yes. Okay, he has. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Okay, let's go to my sent emails. So I had someone buy on the PS2 Grand Theft Auto 3 and Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Okay. Kind of glad that it's gone. 2 of them went for £9.49 free post. So the order earnings on that is £5.46 for me. It's practically nothing. I don't know whether I got the games as part of a bundle or £1 each or whatever, but maybe double my money, but hardly anything at all. So the last thing you want on it is a return. So I got I got a return raised. Let's see if I can find the original. Here we go. See return details. Oh, I can't see it now. But basically what he said was, change of mind. I was going to get a collection of GTA games, but then I've changed my mind. So it's like I was going to collect these, but now I don't want to. But luckily, he did change his mind. So I sent him an email back saying that. So if he sends it back, I've basically lost out on the postage if I want to sell it again, and then I've got to sell it again, and it's a bit of a pain. And I'd rather a sale was a sale and it's done with and it's gone, as long as I've made a bit of money on it. Last thing I want is it to get back and I've lost money and not got anywhere. So I emailed him back saying, please bear in mind that you will be paying return postage for this item, as it's a change of mind. That will be around £4 because it will be tracked. I think it will be. I think they would do the small parcel rate at tracked. It might be worth considering closing the return and keeping the item. So I said that, and lo and behold, he has closed return. Return is closed. I assume he closed it. So once the return is, created and then closed by the buyer, I don't think he can leave feedback. I don't think he can do anything on that. Pretty sure of that anyway. It's his decision to close it. So I'm quite happy with that. And, I'm always happy when I avoid like what could be a bit of a pain. Even though it's such a small sale and a small item, you don't need that anyway. Hi, Di. Good to see you. Why can't there, say, be a £40 shop? Yeah, 450, 500 listings. That would be ideal, really. I mean, at the moment in my shop, in my store, how many items have I got? I put a load of items back on because I took a load off thinking I need to get this, really efficient for when I go to 250. But then I thought, hang on a minute, I've still got a month at the big store, so I might as well try and push everything I've got and then take it down, then take out all the clothing and all the £5 items and all the crap. And because when I go to 250, I will be picking out the 250 items that I think are going to sell, and then see how they go. I've got 422 active listings. Just double check this. Check the available quantity. I'm sure some of these are zeros because they've sold. Yeah, that one sold. That sold. Oh, less. Might have less than 400. See, these are all sales that have gone to quantity 0. So I'm just ticking these and going to delete the listings. That one sold. That one sold. I've got a whole batch of Nerf magazines that aren't selling. So I've ended 19. So I've just got over 400. 403, 402. There's one there which I've got to check out. I want to get that down. I mean, I think I'll have over 100 listings coming off. So, I've basically got about a week and a half just to really, get this store to a 250 efficient selling store. I want that selling store. I've just put a new roll of labels in my Zebra. Whoop. Always feels like good. Yes, to get that tough little bit of cardboard roll out. I've got a load free from UPS, loads of these, and I had a bit of trouble with it because I think some people were trying to get a freebie on those, and then I ended up getting 3 deliveries of them, and I've got some like that, which is the zebra size, and some real big reels that I have to decant every so often. Hello, Wolfman. It's good to see you. And you a newbie around here? Or are you a lurker? Are you a lurker? Right, let's get on. I think what I'll do is I will list. I'll look this up. I found this in my pile of stuff. It's worth about 25 quid or something. Or no, 37.99 I've written down here. Couldn't believe it for some cruddy golf game. But there you go. So these are the two individuals, so we'll get those on. Now then, I've got to think how I list my N64 cards. I might just go and look at one of Jack's listings and copy his format. Although I have got some N64 cards on. Let's have a look. But yeah, that would be good. I'll probably, I mean, these always work, but I think I will test all these. Probably stick a photo of it, test screen tested. Right. Let's get the first item on and just get on a roll. Right, what's the name of Jack's store? What is the name of his store? I've got a feeling he may have changed it. Oh, is it that one, the Rex one? No items. That can't be him. Unless he's given up eBay. Don't think so. There's new branding for the Cheltenham toys. I love that. I follow Lee. Always like popping in, seeing what he's got. I don't follow that many people on eBay, really. A few locals and a few YouTubers. I was going to talk about sort of resellers who came back recently. It was Sam. Sam Sells Stuff came back. And it just got me thinking about resellers you've watched and liked, and then they've gone, and not doing YouTube. I know where we're selling. And there is a lot of movement in it. I mean, Global Thrifters. I used to love watching Global Thrifters. They're still selling, but they don't do YouTube anymore. I've got no idea why. And then Damien, I think, gave up reselling. DB Resells is Bold Finds, who is still not doing YouTube, gave that up because wanted to concentrate on the business, I think. And I think he still does Insta. I think you still get his podcast, is it? With Warders Clobber. So people come and go, but you sometimes wonder, where are those people? Where are those people I used to watch? Right, I cannot find Jack's shop. So I'll have to look at one of my own horrendous listings. Let's have a look at this. I'm taking ages to get the first one bloody listed. Typical, isn't it? Come on, Pete. Get a bloody move on. I've got to catch up on quite a few streams I want to watch. Always away, really. And carry on a listing. Right, here we go. I found a format for listing. Right. Yeah, $37.99. I can't quite believe that. I'm going to check the price. PGA Golf European Tour. Is that right? PGA Golf is in good condition. But it bloody doesn't work when I put it in. We will see. And I've got all my capitals and lowercase the wrong way round. Nintendo 64 game cartridge, cart only, UK PAL, which it is. And we're in the week 16 for me, or 42. Media, subgenre golf, genre sports. Yeah, we'll have some of that. We'll tick those boxes. Video game series, PGA golf. It's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? But we'll go for that. Subgenre golf. Bloody hell. I'm using someone else's listing and all the genres are ticked, so we'll get rid of that. Very good condition. Tested and working. I've got a whole batch of these. Like I say, I've got 2 individual ones and then probably 2 bundles of carts, which I'm doing. You see here now, I've got it's come up with a similar listing price of $37.99. What non-selling YouTubes do you watch? Beard meets food. A lot of US political stuff at the moment, but only briefly because it's any of that stuff does my head in. I catch up on football on YouTube because I don't have Sky. Lots of comedy. Find myself, watching Jimmy Carr or Stuart Lee or stuff like that. 1679 on some listings. Let's have a look at this. Why is it showing me Mario Golf? But I try not to spend too much time in it. You always feel yourself being dragged down that rabbit hole. But they're the main ones. And I probably, I don't watch enough reselling content, to be honest. I should watch more just to be kind of in that circle. But we'll probably get back into it at some point. Click the don't like. Any interaction is fine by me, Just click. Clickety click. Right, let's have a look at this then. PGA Golf European Tour. I mean, I only looked at it yesterday. Is the price going to have changed? Someone's trying to get 30 quid on bids, 32.99 free post, 34.99 best offer. Did I say 37.99? Let's have a look at the solds. 150 quid if you got it boxed, 34.99 free post. So there's a crappy one with the label that's been ripped off. This one, let's have a look at this. That looks in quite good condition. But it's got postage on it. So that's like 38 quid. This one, 34 free post. Good condition, that'll sell. BJD Games. Obviously a big gaming person. 90 quid from Journey. I'll try for 37.99. I mean, there's about 4 on there. One's cheaper. But we'll just see how it goes. Number one is done. Lovely working with like small media like this. So let's copy that draft and get number 2 done very quickly. I'm going to leave this here just so people coming on the stream know that it's not something to like. Right, let's resume draft. Worms Armageddon. Team 17. Classic Amiga developers as well. Worms Armageddon. I think this is about a tenner. And of course, one of those you think, shall I put it in a bundle? But we'll see how it does. Worms Armageddon. Oh, 1750. Someone is asking. Let's have a look at solds. Oh, 1472. That's not too bad. Plus 220 postage. So what's that? 17 quid. 17.99 plus postage. That's 20, just over 20 quid. 1995. 16.99 plus 270. £14 free post. Cheap. 18.95. 8.99 plus postage. Looks like a 1999. 2000. Party over. Right, Worms Armageddon is 19.99 free post. Armageddon. Clear that. Video name series, Worms. I guess that's fair enough. Subgenre, nothing really. So I'll be getting the N64 out later and just testing these and trying not to get drawn into playing. I've got to test a couple of controllers as well, so that'll be handy. Oh, I put a small parcel in. That's actually free post. 1 day free post. Here we go. Save that for later. All right, Pat. Yeah, fine. Hope you're good. Hope you're doing well. Get some stuff on the bay. Let's double check that first one because I copied the draft and some things came across like the name, game name Donkey Kong 64. So let's get rid of that. Let's correct that to PJ Golf. And the rest of it was fine. So like if they go live today and sell for 50 quid between them, that'll be all right, won't it? 50, 60 quid. Right, the bundle fodder. So I'm going to do this as a bundle. And so just quickly looking up yesterday, FIFA 99 goes for a £5. Mission Impossible, you think that might be good, but that goes for 6-ish. FIFA 98 goes for a £5. 1080 goes for about 7. So that's 23 in total. Wipeout, which I think is a good game, goes for a tenner, 33. And then All-Star Tennis, literally flying out of my hand, goes for about 7. So that's 40 quid individual bundle price. And I think I'll stick them on for that free post and see how we go. Be happy if it goes for 40 quid because there's games in there that just won't sell on their own. And if you do, you're hardly making anything. So just get 40 quid and the whole lot will be good. So I've got to find a bundle listing. Before I came on today, I I thought I'm terrible because I never catch up with videos. And the first person I thought I must catch up with was the Master of Pieces. The second one was Chris's Aaron podcast, which I'd recommend everybody goes and sees. And I definitely will be watching that. But yes, I saw Ian's £500 sales. The same point. It's great to get those big day sales. So I'll be dipping in later and watching 14 minutes, probably on double speed. So we'll do it in just over 7 of Ian talking fast and telling us what those sales are. What is it that you sell? So looking forward to that. Try and do that straight after I'm off here. Get a cup of coffee, sit down and watch that. It's got you running around. Oh, well, yeah, you have been for a breakfast, which is nice. Yes. I mean, he treats you well, doesn't he? He treats you well. Who needs the Bahamas? Right, let's get this bundle on. Oh, someone else in an attic. Just having a short break while trying to sort out a very disorganised room. I've been doing exactly the same. And the way I'm doing it now is asking. I don't like tidying up with Liz because it gets to a point where she's just sort of telling me what to do, which is quite frustrating. So the new arrangement is at the end of every day, she comes up here for 15 minutes and we just sort of chat. And it's good because I know she's going to come up. It's very easy to work in a room and think no one comes in here. So it doesn't really matter if it's tidy or not, especially when you're working on your own. And so to have the knowledge that she's coming up and maybe I should just tidy that little bit of desk, or maybe I should sort out that shelf and and then she comes up and that I'd rather do that 15 minutes than like an hour of tidying with her. And it's better for me to get into my routine, definitely. I'm a terribly messy person. Always have been. Is one of my several Achilles heels. I've probably got about 48 Achilles heels. Pricing stuff too high and not taking offers is another one. You all know. Let me know, what you think my Achilles heels are. If I knew how to do a vote, I'd probably do it. But yeah. And what are your Achilles heels? What are your weaknesses? Let me know. I want to know what you're not good at, so I can feel like you often get like YouTube videos saying, "Yeah, I'm brilliant. Look at me. I've done this." The old ego boost, but I always like this. This is where I went wrong. This is because you can learn from that. Right then, bundle. Again, just quickly going over to someone else's store and seeing if they've got a bundle. Because I'm pretty sure they have. There we go. 6 cartridges for 40 quid. He's put Worms Armageddon in his bundle. I'm doing that separately. WWF Warzone, I've got that. That's in the other bundle, I think. Yeah, there it is. So that'll be in my bundle of 5. So we'll sell that myself. A very generic title here, just with 6 N64 games bundle. Just put a capital on that. 6 times games, 6 space times space games, cartridge only. I put cart only as well. Tested, will be tested. So we're not putting any of the titles in. Game name, we'll delete that out. That shouldn't have been in the listing I'm copying, but it's sold, so very good. Tested and working. Very good condition. Repeat myself. I've come up here and I haven't got a cup of tea, which was a mistake because getting a little bit of a dry throat. So let's copy that. So there we go. That is right. It's £39.99 free post. Suggested price £84. I mean, how it would know that because it doesn't even know what games are. 1 day free. That possibly could go as a large letter if I kind of organised it right. Whether I'll bother doing it as a large letter might be a difference of about £1 because the weight will still be probably over, probably under 250 maybe, but so that is a bundle that'll hopefully go. And then my current bundle I've got on for 20 quid, I'm going to add these 2 games too. So that's a soccer game, N64 soccer. That's a crap. International Superstar Soccer, a £5, probably free post. And WWF Warzone is a £5. So I'm going to end that listing that I've got up and just probably add a tenner onto it. That had Star Wars pod racing. Let's have a look. What else did it have? It had Perfect Dark, which is a good game. There it is. So we'll end that listing. I mean, since that went on the 11th of October, so only 10 days ago, it's only had 4 views. So it's not doing anything. So hopefully, having a 5-game bundle will make it a bit more attractive. So we'll end that listing. And I can see myself doing more and more of this, being on the ball with listings that are on there when it's 250. Of course, I won't be able to be doing a lot of this taking off and selling similar. It'll probably be readjust the listing and adjust the price. But I've got the room at the moment. So this is inefficient, really. If I was doing this in a month's time, it'd be edit listing, change price, see what happens. Right, let's copy that again. Copy. N64 games bundle. That's what people have searched for, I guess. N64 games bundle. I could put N64 as well. Why isn't that in the title? This one is 5 times games, cartridge only. Tested and working. I've run out of characters. Look at that. I can't put the G in. I'll have to change that to an ampersand and then put the G in. Game name Perfect Dark. Platform Game Wave. What is that? What is that? Get rid of that. Oh, freaking heck! I've just wanted to copy something and I've pasted over it. I hate it when I do that. I'll type the whole thing again. There we go. Right, copy. Paste. 30 quid free post. Oh, I had that 3 bundle up for $18.99 and it wasn't getting any interest. So maybe that's a bit strong. Oh, did I put postage on it? Oh, I did have postage on it. So $29.99 plus taking the postage down is probably a bit less, about £1 less than it was in total. I never trust anyone who says things like this. I remember Z getting done on a Control Alt F4 or something, which shuts down the current application that you're in, and we lost him live on stream. But it's Fane Simon, so I should be able to trust them really. Let's have a look. Control Z. What's the use of Control Z? Oh, undo. Undo. I'm a big one. Like you Control and C and Control and V. I was always a Control and Insert and Control and End for copy paste, just because you could do it all on the right hand. But there you go. Control. I love a Control Shift and an Alt Shift for changing. Which one is it? Control Shift. I can't remember them now. But you change windows or change within a window or something. They're always very useful if you know them. I am one for a finger shortcut. Right, moving on. I found this, which I thought might be interesting. House of Dead 2 on the Dreamcast. I don't know if I can really be bothered to get out my Dreamcast to test it, because it's kind of not on the shelves because I use the Dreamcast so rarely. It looks in good condition. Let's just have a look at the price. It's horror, so I'm hoping that will mean money. Not that much money. The whole game is $16.95. So me thinking, it might be about 50 quid. No. Someone's trying to get $10.99. Someone has sold it for it hasn't sold in this country. On disc only. So not that sought after game. I mean, still worth doing. Free post. I will copy the listing that is on there. Let's have a look at the buy it nows. £10.49 free post. Disc only. There's one for £10.49, one for £10.99. I'm going to go £9.99. Get it gone. Free post. So that'd be like £1.50 to send it, I think. Around about that. So you're probably making like 6 or 7 quid on that. That's that one done. I just didn't trust you. I could see the screen going blank. This is quite nice because I had an empty case and then I got the disc. It's the sort of thing that never really happens and you always wish would happen. But it's like I was looking in one box, I've got a disc, and then it's like I'm sure I've got. Yes, I have. Put the two together. Look, it's even got a label on the side. Empty case that you can't read. Not anymore. No idea how much this is on the Wii these days. New Super Mario Bros. I'm hoping for 12 to 15. Sold. UK, buy it now. Wii U. £4.98 from Music Magpie. Don't do this to me. £11.99 with postage. £12.99 free post. £13.95 free post. So £12, £13.99. £12.99 will sell it. Let's take what's the best title here. None of them are that good. Let's go for that one and edit it. Look at that, 15 minutes gone. Just like that. My tea is calling me. Nice to do, batch of media. It's easy listing, definitely. Easy photos. I'll probably take longer when I'm on stream, to be honest, because I'm talking and doing it. I could stick it on for 12, but I haven't got those prices in my head. And something like that, I would have thought, oh, that might be like 30 quid, could be like loads because it is horror based. And on the flip side, something like this, I would think would be like 2 or 3 quid, and it ends up being like 37.99. So yeah, I'll probably do. I mean, I research everything though because prices change. And I think it's important to try and hit the right sellable price. I don't go for the highest price by any means. I mean, I always have an idea of price. It's a good question, but I suppose if I was doing gaming media all the time, and I was doing like 3 Super Mario Brothers, I'd know. But so I've got this at the moment. Now I sold this 3DS XL. I sold one of these last year for 80 quid, and it was a massive mistake because I could have got over 100 for it. So I mean, this is a nice condition red 3DS. It's got a blue stylus for some reason. It's got a blue car charger with it, which is a bit weird, but it's just a USB cable, and I'll probably stick like 5 games with it. So I'm guessing I can get at least 100 for that. I will research the price because I don't want to miss out on getting like 10 or 20 quid out of it. So let's just see how close I am. 3DS XL. I think you're definitely right though. If I was niched and but seeing as I'm all over the place, it's quite difficult. 138, someone's asking. I mean, I think if I can, if I do five items in an hour, which is slow on stream, yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. I suppose it's the money you make, really, is the important thing. Right, let's see how close I am. So look at Byte Nows in the UK. It doesn't take too long, really. So there's one up here. I will put a charger. I might put an original charger with that, actually, or maybe I'll just stick it with the USB cable. There's some very nice patterned outer shell ones. One for 100 quid. There we go. No red 3DS, no serial. I don't know what that means. This has got a case with it. There's one gone for 120 and a 4 gig SD card. I'm going to try 120. I think 120 is doable. I will put posters on that as well, and that's to see how it goes. 10% off for that will take it down by 12 quid. So that is the price I had in my head, ish. But I would never risk just going with that. We'll save that for later. All right, 5 minutes left. Quick one on these. So, I mean, I am very slow doing it on stream, but you know, I researched these last night and I was very quick doing it. So, you know, Splatoon is not worth doing. That is not worth doing. So these will either be bundled or put with consoles. Don't often get a Wii U, but there you go. That is 20 quid. That is 6 quid. Hardly worth doing, but I will do it. That is 9 quid, £8.99, and that is £7.99. So we'll stick these on quickly. Draft them up. Let's see how quickly I can do them. Trying to concentrate on doing them quick. Right, Rayman Legends. I've just gone on and seen one for £17, but that is new. It's tempting to bundle those, but I will try them individually. I mean, a bundle price. Where do people stop buying stuff in bundles? So, say if you've got a load of crap Wii games or DS-like games or whatever, is a 10 bundle good? 3 bundle too small? 30 bundle too big? You know, what is that ideal bundle? I've got loads of like crap DS games like Hamsters and Cookeries, this, that, and the other, and you know, mystery thing. And the option is, yeah, I do 10 of them together, or put 3 of them with a DS. So you know, I've got to list that later, and I've got another original DS, I've got a Game Boy Advance, and you know, I'll be putting 3 or 4 carts and games with them just to see how they go. Dave, got to research everything. Had PS2 Futurama last week. 5 to 8 quid, you say? Mine had a purple part on the cover. It's rare. Yeah, it's always worth, as long as it doesn't take too much time, you know, but just enough. And that's the trick, the balance you're trying to get, isn't it? Being efficient in what you're doing, but not letting anything get past you. I mean, I could have kicked myself when that bloody SNES sold, but the good thing is I'm still making money on it. So, right, all these are free post. So let's just change that. Right, that's the first one drafted. Save for later. I've drafted probably about 15 things this morning, so it's not too bad. Copy that 3 times. What's going on here? eBay's letting me down here. I copied it 3 times and it's not copied anything. So we'll copy that again. Create a copy. 1, 2, 3. Go. Good to see you, Dave. Hope you're well. No, it is not. It's not doing the copy. I'm just getting no title. Never mind. I will just copy the title and carry on. Paste. Skylanders. Imaginary Tours. That one was $8.99. I'm feeling it could be hanging around for a while, but which is a bit dangerous, seeing as I want to clear stuff. But we'll see. A couple more to do, and then I'm done. Get on with the rest of your day. Assassin's Creed 3. $5.99. That really is borderline, that is. And then Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I got that with a Wii U, a Xenoblade Wii U pack that I got, which has got a game in it, which is worth quite a bit of money. Xenoblade Special Edition boxed Wii U. And that was 20 quid. So there we go. That's 4 listings, sort of just drafted price-wise and information. Ready for photos. What else have I got to do today? Got 5 things to pack. Nothing that difficult. That's Scrabble, the Jurassic Park, pair of Converse, a Lego game, which I'm in the middle of packing, and the SNES, which went too cheap. But get that gone. I've probably got about 20 items downstairs, so all of that lot will be going to the post office and get me clear. And move on to Tuesday. Hopefully, get some sales today. I don't think I've had anything. Have I had anything sold yet? I have. What's sold today then? Oh, the Scrabble. Scrabble. Right, that's all, guys. Thanks for watching. Do give it a thumbs up if you feel inclined. That would be great. And I hope you have a good week. And I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.